Welcome to Informed Tourist. California looks perfect on a postcard. Sun-drenched beaches, winding highways, majestic redwoods. But there's more to the story. We're here to show you both the beauty and the reality, so you can truly experience the Golden State. Subscribe for honest travel tips, and let's dive in. Let's be clear from the start. California's reputation for stunning beauty is not just hype, it's earned. This is a state so vast and geographically diverse that it feels less like one state, and more like 5 or 6 different countries stitched together into a single, sprawling entity. You can start your day surfing the Pacific waves under the Southern California sun, drive a few hours to hike through the stark and silent landscapes of a desert, and end your evening gazing up at the ancient, colossal redwood trees in the north. It's a place of dramatic contrasts, where snow-capped mountains loom over arid valleys and world-class vineyards give way to rugged, untamed coastlines. The allure is undeniable and the promise is intoxicating. Imagine driving along the legendary Pacific Coast Highway, with sheer cliffs on one side and the endless ocean on the other. Picture yourself standing in the middle of Yosemite Valley, humbled by the sheer granite faces of El Capitan and Half Dome. Think about the taste of fresh, farm-to-table cuisine in Napa Valley, or the vibrant energy of a street taco stand in the heart of Los Angeles at midnight. These are the moments that define the California dream, the experiences that are so profoundly beautiful and soul-stirring that they become core memories for travelers from all over the world. These are the good parts, the experiences that make you think, okay, I get it now. This is why people put up with everything else, and there is a lot of everything else. The state's magnetic pull attracts not only tourists, but also millions of residents, creating a complex and often challenging environment. The very things that make California so desirable, its vibrant cities, its incredible opportunities, and its cultural dominance, also contribute to the problems that simmer just beneath the surface. The dream, as you will soon see, comes with a hefty price tag and a unique set of challenges. This is where our journey truly begins. We're about to step past the golden hour glow and into the harsh light of day. Because once the initial awe wears off and the honeymoon phase with California ends, the state quietly hands you the bill. And trust us, it is never itemized. The reality of navigating this destination requires more than just a map and a rental car. It requires a strategy. It demands an awareness of the pitfalls that can turn a dream vacation into a stressful ordeal. We will explore those very pitfalls next. What draws travelers back to California, again and again? It's the staggering variety of natural landscapes, beaches, mountains, deserts, and forests, all within reach. Here, you can surf Malibu's waves in the morning, hike mountain trails by afternoon, and watch a Pacific sunset. California's natural diversity is simply unmatched. California's food scene is a culinary kingdom, diverse, fresh, and always evolving. From farm-to-table restaurants and vibrant markets to street tacos and Michelin-starred dining, every meal is an adventure. Add world-class wines from Napa and Sonoma, and you have a food lover's paradise. Here, food is culture, and every bite tells a story. California pulses with a cultural energy that's impossible to ignore. From Hollywood's iconic studios to Silicon Valley's tech labs, creativity and innovation thrive here. Explore legendary music venues, world-class museums, and vibrant street art. Every corner offers a new story, making California a true cultural epicenter. There's nothing like a California road trip. The Pacific Coast Highway winds along dramatic cliffs, with the Santa Lucia Mountains on one side and the sparkling Pacific on the other. Every turn reveals a new vista: redwoods, seaside towns, deserts, and vineyards. But remember, adventure can turn to challenge if you're unprepared. California's dream comes with a price tag that can feel like a nightmare. From hotels to coffee, every bill is a shock. Even a simple breakfast or a tank of gas can leave you reeling. The cost isn't just money, it's mental energy. Welcome to the California price shock. You filled up your rental car, and you're ready to explore California. But then, gridlock. California traffic isn't just a rush hour thing, it's a way of life. Freeways become parking lots, and your trip becomes a test of patience. The dream of the open road? Often lost in a haze of exhaust and endless brake lights, this is the second major crack in the golden facade. You've made it through the traffic and costs, dreaming of a peaceful, empty beach. But the reality: California's most famous beaches are packed. Everyone wants that same Instagram moment. The secret spots are no longer secret. The magic of solitude is often lost in the crowds. That's the myth of the empty beach. Now we must turn a corner, from the bad, the frustrating and expensive, to the ugly. This is the part of the California experience that can be genuinely jarring and unsettling for visitors who aren't prepared for it. The state's immense wealth and idyllic beauty exists side by side, with profound and visible social crises. In major cities like San Francisco, Los Angeles, and even parts of San Diego, you will encounter stark and unavoidable evidence of homelessness, poverty, and widespread mental health and addiction issues. This is not something hidden away in remote neighborhoods. It is a prominent feature of the urban landscape, often just steps away from major tourist attractions. This contrast can be shocking. You can walk out of a luxury boutique on Rodeo Drive or a trendy restaurant in San Francisco's Mission District, and, within a matter of minutes, find yourself in a reality that feels a world away. Entire blocks can be lined with tents and makeshift shelters, and you will see people in clear and desperate need of help. For many tourists, especially those from countries or parts of the US where these issues are less visible, it can be deeply confronting. It challenges the carefree vacation mindset and forces you to witness a level of human suffering that can be difficult to process. This isn't about fear-mongering or suggesting that the cities are no-go zones. It's about setting a realistic expectation. The narrative that California is purely a sun-drenched paradise is a disservice to both the visitor and the people living through these crises. As a tourist, you need to be aware that the urban environment can change dramatically from one block to the next. A neighborhood that feels perfectly safe and vibrant during the day can feel entirely different after dark. Navigating these spaces requires a level of situational awareness that you might not need in other travel destinations. This visible struggle is perhaps the ugliest truth of the California paradox. It's the uncomfortable reality that coexists with the beauty and the wealth. Ignoring it is impossible, and understanding it is complex. For a traveler, it adds a layer of moral and emotional weight to the journey. You might feel a mix of sadness, confusion, and perhaps a sense of helplessness. It's a stark reminder that beneath the golden veneer lies a society grappling with deep-seated problems, an ugly truth that is an undeniable part of the real California experience. Let's talk about a problem that targets visitors: petty crime. Especially car break-ins. In cities like San Francisco and Oakland, never leave anything visible in your car, not even a jacket or a charging cable. Rental cars are easy targets, and thieves can break in and be gone in seconds. That barcode sticker on your rental? It's a giant target. Returning to a smashed window ruins vacations. Some parking lots even have signs warning you to take everything. You'll see locals leaving windows down or trunks open to show there's nothing to steal. This constant threat forces you to be vigilant every time you park. It erodes the freedom travel should bring. Most break-ins are non-violent, but the frequency is shocking. It feels like a tourist tax, an unofficial price for visiting. Police are overwhelmed, and stolen items are rarely recovered. The reality catches many travelers off guard. Don't let your California dream turn into a nightmare. The police are Be smart. Leave nothing in your car, and you'll avoid most of the hassle. Stay alert, and you'll keep your trip on track. Combine high costs, traffic, crowds, and crime, and you get California's biggest challenge: inconsistency. You can't make assumptions here. The state punishes those who don't plan and rewards those who do. Expect sunshine, you might get fog or a heat wave. Think a neighborhood is safe. It can change block by block. Scenic drive? Could be a 5-hour jam. California isn't one predictable destination. It's a patchwork of microclimates and cultures. Rules change every 20 miles. Northern and Southern California are worlds apart. The coast, mountains, and desert all have their own vibe. Generalizations don't work here. Respect, research, and flexibility are essential. But this inconsistency is also California's magic. It's why the state offers so much variety. Learn to navigate the chaos and you'll unlock the best experiences. Understanding these challenges is your first step to a rewarding trip. How do you conquer California's chaos? Shift your mindset. Don't try to see California, explore a specific region. The biggest mistake is trying to do too much. Instead of a frantic, state-spanning itinerary, pick a lane and stay in it. Less is more. Choose a theme or area and immerse yourself. For example, focus on the Central Coast Basin, San Luis Obispo, explore wine country, beach towns, and coastline. You'll spend less time driving, more time experiencing. Or try a Northern California nature loop, fly into Sacramento, explore Lake Tahoe, Lassen, and Mount Shasta. This lets you appreciate the region deeply, not just rush through. Get to know the local rhythm and hidden gems. The same goes for Southern California. Pick LA, San Diego, or Joshua Tree, not all three. Make it a beach trip or a desert adventure. Narrow your focus, and you'll replace stress with discovery. Deep exploration beats a packed schedule every time. This is the key to an enjoyable California trip. You've picked your region. Now, timing is everything. Most tourists come in summer, creating crowds and high prices. The savvy traveler uses the calendar as a tool. Visit during shoulder seasons, spring or fall, for a better experience. In April and May, hills are green, wildflowers bloom, and the weather is perfect. Crowds are thinner, traffic lighter, and prices lower. Waterfalls in Yosemite are at their peak, and deserts are still cool. Fall, from September to early November, is another sweet spot. Summer crowds are gone, and the weather is often best. Coastal areas have warm, sunny days, perfect for beaches or wine country. The ocean is warmest, and autumn light is magical. Shifting your travel dates changes your whole trip. You'll save money, avoid lines, and see California at its best. Avoid peak season, and you'll experience the state like a local. You've chosen your region and travel dates. Now, where to stay? Don't book in the most famous central and expensive area. That puts you in the middle of crowds, noise, and high prices. Think like a local. Stay just outside the hot spots. In San Francisco, skip Fisherman's Wharf. Try Berkeley, Oakland, or Sausalito. You'll get great food, culture, and easy access to the city. In LA, don't stay in Hollywood unless you need to. Stay near where you'll spend most of your time. Beach towns for the coast. Anaheim for theme parks. This cuts down on traffic and stress. For national parks, skip the pricey lodges inside. Stay in gateway towns like Mariposa or Oakhurst for better prices and local charm. Drive in for the day, then retreat to your peaceful base. This strategy saves money and sanity. You'll avoid the worst crowds and still see everything you want. Smart location choices make your trip smoother and more enjoyable. Relocation is your secret weapon for a better California experience. Now, let's tackle the ugly crime and social issues. Don't let fear ruin your trip. Be street smart, not scared. California isn't uniformly dangerous, but inconsistency is real. Awareness and intuition are your best tools. Know the risks, like car break-ins, and take simple precautions. Your car's not a storage unit. Leave nothing visible. Thieves know all the tricks, so take everything with you. If you must leave luggage, hide it before you park. Trust your instincts. If a place feels off, move on. Avoid poorly lit, unfamiliar areas at night. Pay attention to your surroundings, not your phone. These are smart travel habits anywhere, but especially here. The shift from safe to sketchy can be sudden. Most homeless people are not a threat. Treat everyone with respect and caution. Be mindful of your space and belongings. Preparedness frees you to enjoy the adventure. California isn't dangerous, it's just inconsistent. Now you know how to handle it. California is a land of paradox, breathtaking beauty and urban chaos, freedom and frustration. The key? Prepare wisely, travel smart, and you'll unlock its best. Now we want to hear from you. What was your California experience? Share your stories and tips below, and let us know where we should explore next on Informed Tourist. Throughout this journey, I've promised you one final, crucial piece of insider information. It's a tip that can save you a significant amount of money, time, and stress, pulling together all the strategies we've discussed into one simple, powerful concept. Many tourists only learn this lesson after a frustrating and expensive trip, but you're about to get the inside track. This is the secret that separates the seasoned traveler from the rookie, the key to transforming an overwhelming state into an unforgettable adventure. Are you ready for the ultimate California travel hack? It is simpler and more effective than you might imagine, and will redefine how you plan your trip. Here is the single most valuable tip for visiting California. Base your entire trip around one single scenic anchor and explore outward from there. Instead of frantically hopping between the state's major, disconnected attractions, you will pick one iconic, world-class location. like the Big Sur coastline, the heart of Yosemite Valley, the shores of Lake Tahoe, or the San Diego coast. This becomes the gravitational center of your trip. You plant your flag here, and instead of rushing off to the next big name on your list, you dedicate your time to exploring the smaller, lesser-known towns and natural areas that surround your chosen anchor. This approach is revolutionary because it solves multiple problems at once. By staying in the smaller towns near your anchor, you automatically avoid the highest prices and the worst crowds found in the epicenter hotspots. You get better value on lodging, you eat at more authentic local restaurants, and you experience a more relaxed, genuine pace of life. You spend far less time driving long, stressful distances on packed freeways, and more time immersing yourself in the unique culture and landscape of a single, cohesive region. The trip becomes about depth, not breadth, allowing for spontaneous discoveries and real relaxation. Most tourists treat California like a checklist, rushing from one photo op to the next. The smart ones understand that the real magic is found when you slow down. By anchoring your trip, you give yourself the gift of time. Time to find that hidden trail, to linger over coffee in a local cafe, to talk to people who live there. This is how California stops being an overwhelming, expensive, and inconsistent challenge. It's how it transforms into the deeply personal, profoundly beautiful, and truly unforgettable experience you were hoping for all along. That, right there, is your insider advantage. Thank you for watching Informed Tourist. If this video has been informative, please like and subscribe. Now please check out this next video.